What's good, YouTube? Alpha Toxin here with another Destiny video for you. Now, the new update just dropped a couple days ago, and I wanted to show you guys the Sparrow Racing League. Now, I didn't have any idea this was going to be a part of Destiny. I knew they were going to do some weapon updates. Found out not too long ago they were going to add Sparrow Racing, which was rumored to be in the original game when it first came out. So I thought, why not? We got some new content. Let's try it out. Let's see what it's all about. I've been playing a little bit yesterday. Got a few races in. Had a game this morning. Thought I'd show it to you guys. I was able to get a pretty sweet shader out of it. There have been some legendary armors dropping. Also, they've added the ability to use your 3 of coins, not only in the Sparrow League Racing, but all Crucible events. You're able to use your coin and have the opportunity for an exotic item to drop. During my races last night, I was able to have an exotic handpiece drop and had quite a few legendaries, a helmet, a pretty sweet shader. I've seen some horns that are available for your sparrows. I know there are sparrows available to be dropped. I've yet to see one of those. All in all, interesting. I'm glad they added some content to it. I really don't know how long it's going to be enjoyable. It's probably going to be fun for the first few weeks, but I could see the thrill of the new content dropping off. This is a race that I just recorded after racing a few times. You get familiar with the maps. Now currently there are only 2 maps available. You would think that if they were going to introduce something like this, that they would provide you with a little bit more content. I mean, you play it 5 races, you see the same 2 maps over and over, so it's only going to be a short amount of time before you get familiar with the maps. You learn where the turns are, the little gates there that you go through to increase your boost speed. Those are always in the same place. There are enemies on the tracks. Sometimes they're Cabal, sometimes they're Taken. I don't even know why they're there. They do get in your way. Just run them over. Keep on going. You might be able to possibly run into the other racers and knock them off track. That might be a strategy. I could see that after playing a little bit, you could get a little bit more comfortable with the maps and the strategy. I don't really see myself spending too much time trying to get that good at it. I mean, the rewards are nice, but it's like Crucible. You come in last place, you still have the opportunity of getting the legendary. Just a few things I have learned from the few races that I've had. You want to choose your Sparrow. You have a selection of any number of Sparrows. I'm pretty sure you want to go with the fastest one. On this current race, I decided to go with the EV40, which is actually a slower Sparrow, 140 speed compared to 160 speed of some of the other ones. I wanted to have a little bit of fun on these races and try to do some tricks, some barrel rolls, flips, things like that. Why do it if you're not going to try to have some fun? So I went with EV40. I haven't seen anybody else try that, so that's what I'm currently running with. All Sparrows have the ability to do a left and a right dodge, which I've learned comes in very handy. Down at the bottom left-hand side of the screen, you'll see a little red square down there currently, and that bar charges up, and as it charges, it'll turn blue with a full charge, and that's going to be your dodge meter. That allows you to perform the left and right dodges. Those are performed by pressing down on either the left or right analog stick, the L3 or the R3 button. When you're traveling at fast speeds, you're not able to make those sharp turns, you can press down on that L3 button to dodge to the left. I've been using that to push me into these the barriers, the boost barriers there. That's worked very well. As you continue to hit those, that's going to help increase that dodge meter on the bottom left. And you can see down at the bottom I have at least one dodge currently charged up. If you look very closely, you can have multiple dodges stored up, and I highly recommend practicing with those and getting used to those. That seems to be the biggest tip that I can give you to doing well in these Sparrow races. All in all, it's new content. Any content is good content in my opinion. There are bounties involved. I've gotten just your basic motes of light and experience. I've yet to have any drops from the bounties, but I'm sure as you rank up, you will start seeing probably some legendary sparrows available, and maybe even some legendary armor pieces. The shaders look nice. The armor is nice. You have the possibility to earn up to 320 gear is the rumor, which is nice because you're able to earn those armor pieces by a solo event, not having to run the raids or be in a three-man trials event. So it is some solo content for those players out there. Just another way to collect that high level gear that you might not be able to get on a three-man team or six-man team. So it's been a lot of fun, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all next time.